Welcome, Rhonda here with Foods 101. Today I'm showing you how to make this pumpkin spice latte cookie. They're absolutely fabulous. The ingredients you're going to need is 3 cups of white whole wheat flour. If you would like to use all-purpose flour, you may. 2 cups of light brown sugar, lightly packed. 1 cup of canola oil, 1 15-ounce can of pureed pumpkin. Make sure you use the 100% pure pumpkin. Very important for this cookie recipe. 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, and 1 teaspoon of salt. 2 large eggs, 1 teaspoon of ground clove, cinnamon, and nutmeg. 4 tablespoons of espresso coffee. If you don't want to use espresso or you don't have it on hand, go ahead and use a dark coffee, and 1 tablespoon of pure vanilla extract. For the frosting part of this cookie, you're going to use 1 cup of powdered sugar. Some of you in the world will know this as icing sugar or confectionery sugar. 1/2 cup of butter, 1 8-ounce package of cream cheese at room temperature, 1/4 teaspoon of ground cinnamon, nutmeg, and clove. Let me show you how we're going to get this cookie together. In a medium bowl, I'm adding all my flour, my baking powder, baking soda, and salt, my teaspoons of ground nutmeg, cinnamon, and clove. Mix these ingredients until they're well blended. Then set this off to the side. In a large bowl, I've been adding that 100% pumpkin puree along with that lovely light brown sugar, the 1 cup of canola oil. Now if you want to use vegetable oil, you can. Add your 2 eggs, your vanilla, and your 3 tablespoons of espresso coffee. With the beater on medium, we're going to beat these ingredients until they're well blended. After a minute, we're going to start adding in our flour. Add 1/3 of it at a time. Beat until you can no longer see your flour. Add an additional 1/3 of your flour mixture. Beat until you can no longer see your flour. These are smelling fantastic. Add the remaining flour. And again, we're going to beat this until you can no longer see the flour. This is ready for the cookie pan. I'm using a 13 by 8 inch cookie pan that I've lined with parchment paper. It's not necessary to use the parchment paper, but I love the way it makes the bottom of these cookies look. With a regular cookie scooper, I'm going to scoop out about 2 tablespoons to 3 tablespoons of our cookie batter and just lie it right here on the parchment paper. These are off to a 350-degree preheated oven on the middle rack for the next 12 to 15 minutes. Use your timer and no peeking. Baked pumpkin spice latte cookies, and my whole house smells fabulous. To check for doneness, use a toothpick. Stick it in, pull it out. If there's any cookie dough batter on there, you would put it back in the oven for a few minutes. I'm going to let these cool on the cookie sheet for about 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, I'm going to transport my cookies over here to a cooling rack. And as you can see, if I didn't use that parchment paper, it would have stuck to our cookie tray. So make sure you grease your cookie tray just a tad bit if you're not using the parchment paper. I've been adding my cream cheese, that is my softened cream cheese, into a medium mixing bowl with that room temperature butter. And you see how lovely and soft that is. That's what you're looking for. And you can put it in the microwave and nuke it 5 to 10 seconds at a time until you get this softness on your butter. Cream these 2 ingredients together until they're nice, light, and fluffy. It'll take about a minute. I'm using a salted butter here, but if you're using an unsalted butter, you want to use just a pinch of salt to really pop the flavor here of your cream cheese frosting. I'm adding the powdered sugar along with that ground cinnamon, nutmeg, and clove. I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of that espresso coffee. And we're going to whisk this until it's nice and lovely. It's going to take about a minute. That looks fantastic. Ooh, and look how nice and light that is. This is ready for the top of those cookies. With just a regular spoon, I take a dollop of that frosting, use the back of the spoon, and spread it around that cookie as you wish. I've just got to try these. I'm going to break into it and see what it's like. Wow, yum. Look how nice and soft and fresh that is. Gotta give it a try. Wow, these are absolutely fantastic. I can taste that pumpkin, nutmeg, cinnamon with this spice cream cheese frosting. Where's my cup of coffee? Where's my cup of tea? Where's my glass of milk? By the way, these make 3 dozen cookies. I'm Deronda with Foods 101. Leave me a comment, give me thumbs up, hit that notification bell to be the first to get my new YouTube food videos. Thanks a million for watching, and I'll catch you lovely people later.